Hey, reseller friends, it's Yvonne. I thought I would do something just a little different. Maybe this is fun for me. I don't know. I thought I'd do what did I spend my extra eBay earnings on this month? Like maybe a little motivation, like the fun stuff that we get to do with the profits from running our eBay store. So, some of my the money that I make every month from eBay. Of course, some of it gets put aside for taxes, for cost of goods, and replenishing your stock to keep the ball rolling, right? And then I put a little bit toward the electric bill because I use some electricity, the lights and things for photographing, the fun that I have interacting with you all with the YouTube videos. So I put a little bit toward the family electric bill because I run it out of the home. I take 2 rooms and run it out of our home. So then there's whatever's left over is, my profits, in my opinion, and supplies too, replenishing supplies. And so I spend some of it, right? So this is the fun that I had last month, well, the last 6 weeks, with some of the profits from my eBay store. I hope you guys like this and unboxing it with me. So the first thing is this is from ThredUp. I was watching Lindy Glenn did a video a few weeks ago about retail arbitrage from ThredUp, and she really did a good job on that. And so I used her. I've heard of ThredUp, of course. A lot of people, especially on Instagram, a lot of our friends are using ThredUp too to buy and sell. So I used her code and went and signed up, but because I think there was like a $10 first purchase deal, and I feel kind of bad because instead I went over to Retail Me Not, which I use constantly, and there happened to be a 40% off coupon code for ThredUp. So I used that, and I'll make it up to Lindy later. But anyways, she doesn't care. Anyways, so I used that, and I found a pair of LuluLemon pants, training pants, studio pants, that were a size 12 long. Now, I'm only I'm about a size 8, but I went ahead and bought these anyways. I was thinking for myself if maybe they ran a little small. We'll open it up and see. But if not, I went ahead and bought them anyways because this is my thinking. They were $80 on there, new with tags. I think brand new, they're probably around the 140, 150 range. But it's really hard to find the LuluLemon in the larger sizes. It sells really well. And for a little bit more than the typical resale value of LuluLemon, if you can find the larger sizes. But these were long too. Now, I'm a tall girl. I'm 5'11". And I belong to a lot of tall women clubs. And one of our gripes, of course, is, finding some of our favorite trendy clothes in a length long enough for us. So whenever I see something long and it's trendy and it's on point, I'm going to buy it either to try for myself or to resell. And I'll put notifications up in some of my tall girl groups, that I found something cool, an item they might want. So because this was new with tags, and because it was, I had the 40% off, and because it was the special sizing. Otherwise, I'm one of the thrifting queens, right? And we just don't pay that much for resale, right? But with new with tags and specialty sizing, maybe hook up one of my girls in one of my tall girl groups. They're going to be so thrilled. These are really long, like 35, 36-inch inseam. That's pretty rare. So I went ahead and got them because I can still resell them for probably about 80 if I don't like them. And there's another backstory behind this, and I'll get to that. But let's open these up from ThredUp and see what happened. I've never done this. Look at this cool packaging. That's pretty nice, huh? Pretty swag. It's kind of reminds me of Poshmark. So let's see how they do their business. Open carefully. Oh my gosh. On my eBay packages that I send out on the clothing, I always write on the side of the eBay sticker, open carefully. Because sometimes, especially like if we're shipping like jeans or a sweater and we're stuffing it in one of the padded flat rate envelopes. Like it can be pretty close, right? And so I always put open carefully, hoping that they don't ruin the item trying to open it. Woo, look at this. Look at Thread Up. Okay, so Thread Up sent me a little, oh my gosh. So this is like an invoice or a packing slip. We only want you to keep it if you love it. Return for store credit will be processed free of charge. Returns for a refund to your original payment will require a handling and processing fee of $8.99. Good to know. I didn't really read all the fine print when I bought these, but it's fine. But this is something that we should be aware of. Returns for store credit. Oh, store credit to where if you're just going to buy something else, like an exchange within, somewhere else. If you want a full refund, they're going to charge a handling and processing fee of $8.99. So let's remember that. Original shipping charges and final sale items are non-refundable. We need to know all this fine print, right? Not feeling it? No biggie. You have 14 days to decide if you want to return something, and then everything how to do it. Okay, so I don't know if it'll catch this or if that's going to be too much of glare. Anyway, so that's Thread Up. Look what they did. Woo-woo. Little hang tag. Kind of like what some of us might do for a higher end item that we sold on Poshmark. Oh my gosh, even more advertisement. Pretty swanky, pretty millennial textbook right now. Excuse me for a minute. What am I trying to say? That didn't come out right. Pretty on point with the font type and what's going on with the millennial crowd right now. So there they are. Just as promised, they're perfect. Yes, they add their own Thread Up tag to it, but here it is, still new with tags, so that's a bonus. So in the store, they were regularly priced $108, but these are the dance studio pants. I wear studio pants from anybody, Kyodan, Athleta. They are so comfortable and awesome, especially the ruched ones. So that's kind of what these are. And that's going to be a little too big for me. They are definitely 35 inches, if not 36 inseam. So because of what I'm going to show you next, I think I will probably go ahead and resell these. So again, with my 40% off coupon code that I got from retailmenot.com. Remember that if you're not already using it. Don't buy anything online from one of the major stores without going over to Retail Me Not and see if there's a coupon code. It's one of the best resources. Anyway, so since I got these for ended up being about $40 some. I think I can sell these for $80 pretty quick, especially if I give some of the girls in my tall girl groups the heads up that I've got a great pair of brand new LuluLemon pants, very long inseam. Let's see. The reason is, this is what happened like a couple days later. I was going through checking prices to see, well, if these don't fit, what can I do, right? So I also do a lot of fat finger retail arbitrage. Do you guys know what I'm talking about, right? For those that don't, it means when people misspell things. Like my two main categories for checking fat finger are Harley Davidson and LuluLemon. I will punch in LuluLemon or Harley Davidson spelled different ways. You'd be surprised how many people misspell that and things will come up. So I also was doing fat finger and doing some comps to see what I could flip these for if they did not fit, because that's a lot of money for me. Like, most of us resellers, we're pretty thrifty and frugal. We usually find everything we want or need in the thrift stores, right? So like very rare will I pay, very much money, even anywhere close to full price. So even like, this is below retail by half, 60% probably, but still $40 some is still a lot in my opinion, even though they're new with tags, just because of my lifestyle. It's really a great deal. Okay, so what happened was I found a pair of LuluLemon pants, again, a little bit smaller size, pretty much close to this, training studio pants. And the deal on these is, because they were so long, they're a 10 tall, the person had put them in the men's. And they're not men's. men's sizing goes small, medium, large, extra large in LuluLemon pants. And so they just assumed because they were tall, I don't know. I don't want to show my insecurities, but it's a prejudice. Just, there are so many tall girls in the world. Hello. Anyways, so I got these for $11.50. It was on auction. Oh, I hate auctions. I hate waiting, and I hate the last minute fight. But let's open these up. I did get these for $11.50 plus I think she charged $7 something shipping. Now these aren't new with tags, but I looked at the pictures. She had good pictures real carefully. These are gray, pretty much the same style. These are 35 inseam. Somebody wrote 2015, 35-inch inseam, too long, too big. Whatever. I think this will be, they're still going to be a little big because I'm about an 8. Oh my gosh, these are a 36 inseam. These are dragging the ground on me. So, haha, I'm going to keep, this is more my style, $11.50. So I'm going to keep these LuluLemon training pants for myself. I only have a couple pair of LuluLemon because I usually sell it all, even if it's my size. But I did keep another pair of cropped pants, and I'm going to keep these. I want some for myself, and I will sell these. So try to get about 80 for these. That'll be almost doubling my money. But most importantly, I think it's going to make another tall girl very thrilled, and that's important to me too. My business is not all about the money. I mean, that's got to be in there for sure, but I have a lot of, how do you say, altruistic motives as well. Like, I like art. To me, clothing is art. Fashion is art. And I know it feels good when you have outfits that you like. It feels good to have something that's on, on trend as well. Sometimes a few labels make us feel good, popular labels to own them too. And some labels they earn their distinction. LuluLemon they had a few problems. They cleaned up their act, and it's a good brand. Okay, so there's that deal. So, what else did I buy? Okay, then I love athleisure wear, right? Since I retired, I want to be ready to go but comfortable. So I wear a lot of athleisure. So in the summer, I also like to wear these kind of things over a tank top, especially to protect my arms a little bit as I'm driving for, sun damage. But anyways, I love these mesh ones for the spring and summer. This one is a Victoria's Secret. I don't know why it was priced so low. I got this for $3.58 plus 4 something shipping. I don't know. She just didn't do her keywords right because all the other ones are selling for a little over 20. But I got it, and it's in great shape. No snags, no pulls. So these are great little hoodies for the track jackets for the spring and summer. So that's another treat that I bought for myself. So that was only come out to not even $10, and it's in great shape, practically new. I'm really happy about that. Now at the thrift store, I got myself this. I'll probably sell it eventually, but look how cute this is, you guys. It's made out of computer. Can you see that? It's made out of computer keyboards. Oh my gosh, keyboard keys. Is that so cute? Oh my gosh. So it was about $5.99, I believe. I have to use this a little bit. I may sell it eventually, but I got to rock it a couple of times at least, right? So cute. So cute. And then I got this too for the holidays. This was $8.99. Who's this by? I don't know if this is by. I can't even read that. This is just an import brand, like not a designer, but kind of on point, especially a couple of years ago. Like this, these bling purses were all the rage for about 8 years or so, and it's still fine to wear when nobody's going to make fun of you. But I think I'll do this for the holidays, right? That's pretty cute. It's metallic gray and silver with gunmetal gray rhinestones. They look black probably, I'm looking at the computer, but they're just like a gunmetal gray. Shoulder bags, which I love, adjustable straps. So that was $8.99. So that was another treat for myself, okay? So I hope this is somewhat motivational, share some of the things that you have fun with, with your eBay money after you pay your bills and whatever. Oh yeah, of course, I pay my phone, my cell phone, pay my car insurance. I paid my car off last spring. I think some of my Instagram friends shared that with me. I posted it. I think it was one of the posts that got the most talked about. Y'all love those stories. I think because we all know how good it feels to pay our car off. oh my gosh, it's like frees up what, anywhere from $200 to $500 depending on what kind of car you had. So I don't have a car payment anymore. My car's still in great shape. It's a little bit older, but it's still in great shape. I haven't even hit 80,000 miles on it, right? So, okay, the other thing I bought is a new purse for myself too. My other one has really gotten in bad shape. I'm so picky about my purses. It takes me forever to get like the everyday purse, you know. So I want it to be cool. I want it to be black. I want it to be real leather. This is a Gianni Bernini. So, you know, just under moderate brand. Probably $50 to $60 in the store because it is all leather. Resale value on it, I'd say to quicker flip, maybe around 30. But I'm going to keep it. Finally, a purse the right size, all the right pockets that I need, you know, to keep my phone separate, blah, 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 everything in this compartment, and not too big. Now, it was missing the main strap, but I had this in my eBay store stockpile that I hadn't listed yet. I think this was from a Michi, you know, those Michi purses that, you know, you can buy all the different covers for and the straps. I think that's what this came from. I'm like, oh my gosh, perfect. I may add a couple pieces of leather or O-ring to make it just 99. I don't remember what this was, maybe $2.99. It was in my stockpile. So that makes for a cute little purse, right? Nice soft leather. Okay. And do you guys want to see the Ipsy? I've got my Ipsy bag. Usually comes for me on the 11th or 12th. I paid $10 a month for an Ipsy. I didn't know whether to do Birch or Ipsy. I chose Ipsy because I just read reviews and it seemed like Ipsy was more on point currently than Birch. So, you know, I keep an eye on it. I may switch over to another one after a while. So far, it's only been about 6 months. I've loved most of them. I share them with my daughters. And the last one was really great. I think I even posted a picture on Instagram. It was really great. It had like Urban Decay in it. It was really great. Anyways, $10 a month for a surprise. There's been a few products that I will actually be rebuying. They were epic and perfect. So, it usually comes in one of these different colors, so you know it's here. Let's see this month. It'll always be themed. That's a cute little bag this month. No saying on it, but it's cute. They'll all have an Ipsy tag. I save the bags and give them to my daughters. If not, I'm saving them all. When I get a whole group, I'll put them up on eBay. So we have a nice little brush. This is an Ipsy exclusive. It's their own private label. I can't tell if it's natural fibers, but it is beautiful with the little rhinestones. Oh my gosh, so cute. Those, you know, it feels soft enough. As an esthetician and licensed makeup artist, I kind of prefer natural fibers, of course, but I can't tell if this is. It doesn't really say, but it feels nice and soft. It's cute. If nothing else, it looks adorable in your little makeup kit when you're sitting there at your table, and it makes you happy, right? Or I'll let one of the daughters have it. So let's see what's in this month. I loved last month. Oh my gosh. The theme is all you. There's always a little card with the little theme and the little pep talk. It's so cute. All right. Jante Blue. Sometimes it's brands that I know, and sometimes it's brands I don't know, or new up-and-coming brands. And you can always check. A lot of girls will post their Ipsy unboxing online. It's a little different for each person depending on the profile that you filled out. Of course, I'm older, more mature, so my profile is a little different. I don't get a lot of I'm not the color freak, so I don't get a lot of the, you know, color pop things that maybe a younger girl might put in. Anyways, this looks like a nice neutral lip liner. I could actually use one. It's really weird. The best lip liner ever, my daughter and I found it. It's by Rimmel, so it's not very expensive. And it's called East End Snob. And you can hardly ever find it. And we're like, what is the deal? Like, we thought we were all sneaky and crafty with like, oh my gosh, the best lip liner ever. And it's only a couple bucks at Walgreens. It's by Rimmel, you know, kind of next to the Wet n Wild that you would not buy. But then so I went online and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is like one of the #1 lip liner things that beauty fashion bloggers love in a good price point is they'll all talk about East End Snob by Rimmel. So sometimes I have to just buy it off of eBay because Walgreens is always sold out of that. If they ever get in a new stockpile, I will probably just stockpile myself. And you can flip them for a little bit more than you buy them, but not for a lot more, but for a little bit. But anyways, if you like a nice neutral lip liner and you're interested in what like a lot of the fashion beauty bloggers tout, that's a good one. East End Snob by Rimmel. Easily found at Walmart, Walgreens. So this looks about like that color. We'll see. We'll see if it's good and if it lasts long. I'd come up closer, but I think it just rounds it out. A hair oil. I have dry hair, so I put that on my profile. I get a lot of like the Shine and serum creams, and I love them all. I use them all. I haven't found one that I'm like, oh my gosh, this is great. This is the one I'm going to buy. I just try them all. I'm in love. Lisa Frank. You know, this is weird. It says Lisa Frank, but it has the old vintage capital L, capital F. I'm going to have to look into that. Look at this. You Lisa Frank girls, you know what I'm talking about? Too. That's unusual. Bitten and Bronze matte bronzer. That's great. At my age, I don't like any of the glitter. That's, you know, I'm first wave Gen X. If you know what that means, you know about how old I am. This is great. This is pretty close. They did a good job on my profile this month and last month and the month before. This is pretty close to a matte blush that they sent me that I love and I will be reordering for sure. So I will definitely, oh, that's hard to say. I love to keep Lisa Frank stuff for nostalgia and to resell. And I really want to know what the scoop is legally, why she was using the older classic font for her Lisa Frank logo that is typically associated with vintage. You know, there's been some legalities where there's certain logos she can't use until it's all settled, you know, the divorce and all that horrible stuff. So I'll have to look into that. Anyways, it's got, what is his name? Gosh, I can't remember. I'm sorry. Every time I do videos, I can't remember anything. If I wasn't taping, I could tell you exactly the name of that. Hunter, I believe. Hunter. And Your Skin But Better. It's a CC cream, kind of like BB cream. This is by It Cosmetics. It Cosmetics. I've heard of that before. Don't they sell home parties as well? I think they're really trying to work their way into the market. I've had some of their products before. Some are good, some are okay. So this is sun protection, UVA and UVB, 50%. So it's probably like a tinted moisturizer sunscreen is what I'm going to guess, lightly tinted. So this wasn't bad. Usually there's one more extra product in here, but I think the Lisa Frank makes up for it, and I think they were on point with my profile. Okay, as a matter of fact, this one probably, unless I give up this cutesy little brush, which I might, this one of the girls might not get anything out of this bag. Anyways, it's fun, you guys. It's $10 a month, right? So that was Ipsy. Okay, and at the thrift store when I was shopping for things, and I might do a haul video next. This is Cannes Film Festival 2007. And again, I'm artsy, artistic temperament. I love all that stuff. I love all the visual arts more so than auditory like music. I love the visual arts, fashion. I can't read everybody's signature on here, but I'm sure there are some epic producers and directors on here. I saw Clint Eastwood, and I'm like, good enough for me. Clint's on there. That's old school, but I grew up as a young girl. Clint was older, but I grew up with that infatuation. He was one of them. He's still alive. So now he does a lot of directing and puts together some epic movies. So there it is. I will have fun wearing this. I don't like anything too close to my neck. I will customize this t-shirt. It will be cut. There'll be specialty things done to it. It was $1.99. There weren't any on eBay that I saw. Okay, I'm redoing my guest bathroom. On eBay from somewhere in Asia, you can get any kind of shower curtain with just about any print you can imagine. The person I bought this one from had at least 230 choices. I chose Galaxy Cat. Oh my gosh. I'm making my bathroom a little more whimsical. It has a lenticular 3D New York taxi cab picture in there now that I found at the thrift store for a couple bucks. You know that lenticular 3D where you do this and it like looks all in depth and like different. It's of New York Times Square with the taxis and the expensive cars and all the like film and advertisement, and the neon on the buildings. It's really cute in there. So I'm just making it whimsical. So I love this Galaxy cat, and it was about $15. Okay, that's really affordable. It took a while to get here. Of course, it's coming from. I think that one came from Hong Kong. Um, like I said, about 230 or 250 designs. Anything you can imagine to have fun with. I think there's one guy that will even customize. If you tell them what you want, they'll print it out for you. It's just digital printing. And so I went to. This is from Ross, $11.99. For these nice little Chanel. Isn't that a pretty color? Kind of a dark teal to go with Galaxy cats. I'm going to change the carpets too. Now this is where I'm going to get some flack. I bet you. Gotta change the toilet seat. It's not going to match. I want to stay in the whimsical theme. You guys, I know, I brag about being the queen of thrift and all frugal, but every once in a while, you have to splurge on something. I'm not going to buy a used toilet seat. Okay, I wanted something that I can keep clean and sanitary because I'm kind of a nut that way. And it's the guests have to use it too, so I want to be able to wipe it down and keep it clean. This is what I chose. I got the best deal I could. This was $57. I know, for a toilet seat. I'm sorry. That's going to be one of my splurges. It is one of the acrylic ones. It has the silver flex. They're usually around $80. This one I found on eBay. I think it was his last one for $57 free shipping. Isn't that so cute? It's all clear acrylic with this gold foil. So, easy to keep clean. It's not going to discolor. Because I clean my toilet seats so often because I share that bathroom with other people and with guests, the one in the hallway. So that's one of my splurges. One more if you can handle it. One more splurge. Where did I put it? Okay. One more splurge if you can handle it. I got good news about this though. Okay, I can make this better. This is my older lady super miracle cream. Some people, younger people will use it possibly for acne, but us older girls, some girls even in their 30s start as preventative. This is my Retin A Cream. It's usually about $200, but it lasts like half a year to 3/4 of a year. You just use it every other day for, preventative. And if you watch any of the beauty bloggers, especially if they're over 30, over 40, over 50, this is going to come up. This is one of the, it's not a secret, it's an unsecret secret. So this is my Retin A. I'm out. Doctor wrote me a new prescription. But, so normally it's about $200 every 7 to 8, 9 months. I did, but and I have to pay out of pocket. Insurance doesn't cover it unless it's prescribed for acne. So insurance won't cover it for us, for vanity or whatever. And but I thought, so I always have it sent to King Super Pharmacy and go get it instead of having it sent through my insurance, Kaiser Permanente, where I have my meds mailed to me. I thought, just let me compare prices. That just is crazy. So sure enough, I called Kaiser. So this is the tip for any of you girls that are using this too, and I know a lot of you are. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I never have until now. But Kaiser actually has a good deal with one of the manufacturers of this because it's one of their most popular out-of-pocket facial creams, of course. And so I can have it for $75 out of pocket. If you are filling a prescription because you got it for acne, it's $213 through Kaiser Permanente. But if you're paying out of pocket because it's just, for your preventative wrinkling and anti-aging routine, They got a special deal. They buy it and says high volume bulk because so many of us are buying it. It's the, like I said, it's the out in the open secret. I could have it for $75. So that was great. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and mention it, because a lot of you need to know, shop around. Don't just take the first pharmacy. Shop around on where to have this prescription filled. That's a huge savings from $200 to $75, right? So, and I won't have to do that again for like 6, 8, 9 months. It's a little bit smaller, but a little bit smaller size, but so it'll probably be about 6 to 8 months. Okay. Anyways, that's what I did with my money, with some of my extra eBay money. I had a little bit of fun the last 6 weeks, and so in the comments, what fun did you have? What splurges did you do with some of your extra money? I think I'll do a haul video too. It's been a while. I do have a rack full of some really nice stuff. Some people still like haul videos. I'll probably do a sold video maybe next week. Sales have been up and down for us, right? It's been a little roller coaster of a ride, but they've been back on track. My daughter is working my second store with some plush, a bunch of plush that I had 9 bins in a stockpile that I almost gave away last summer. I'm like, I'm over hard goods. I'm not going to do it. But that's wrong. That's wrong thinking. I'm putting hard goods in a second store, and so she's been working my plush. And within 3 days, we already sold 3 items and like good prices, $27, $47, $22 for plush that cost maybe $2 or $3. So I think I already posted that on Instagram. So I guess plush is not to be ignored. Some people are really doing great with it, and I think I might stick with it after all. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you later or see you in one of your videos. Thanks.